So hello and welcome to this Adobe Animate tutorial. We are going to create this 2.5D animation. This is going to be an HTML5 animated banner, and right now you can see what we are going to be doing. A few things that I want to say. One of them is that in this tutorial I am not going to show you how you can prepare this banner for the Google Ads, but I am going to provide a link in the description for the tutorial where I am showing that. And also we are not going to be working in the size for the Google Ads because that would be too small, so I have this bigger. Another thing that I want to show you is that I also created the same tutorial or almost the same tutorial in Adobe After Effects, and I am going to provide a link in the description also for this one. And I also created both of these animation in Adobe Animate and in Adobe After Effects in the Spanish. I have that on my separated channel and I am going to put that in the description. But yeah, in this tutorial we are going to go with this one, and right now we can start. So right now I am on the site Freepik and I am going to provide you a link in the description, and I am also going to give you the PNGs that I am going to create right now. So if you want to skip this part, you can go directly to the Adobe Animate. But yeah, right now all you need to do is click download, then go with the pre-download and just save this. I will hit cancel because I already saved this, and yeah. One thing that I want to mention is that if you want to use this commercially, you will have to attribute the author or go premium on the Freepik. But yeah, right now I will go to the place where I have it, and I'm going to have a zip file, and I'm going to right click, choose extract here, and I'm going to double click on this IPS or on this IE file, and it is going to open me this in Adobe Illustrator. Now I'm going to create new document, so Ctrl N or Command N. And I will go with maybe 1000 by 800. I want this to be pixels, RGB 72, so I do not want to change anything in here, and I'm just going to hit create. And now what I'm going to do is I can zoom in and zoom out with Alt or Option and mouse wheel, and I am going to click, and I can see that they are not grouped together, so there is no need to ungroup them, and I am going to choose few of them. So I am going to click on this one with Shift on this one and like so. So I am going to get this 7. You can get whatever that you want, but I will go with this, and I'm going to just drag this to the new document that I created, and I'm going to leave my mouse like so. Now I can go ahead and scale this, so while this is selected, or if you are going to deselect it, you have to select it one more time, and I'm going to scale this with Shift and Alt. Shift to stay proportional and Alt or Option to go from the center, so maybe like this, and OK. Now what I want to do, maybe I will scale this down a little bit like so. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to play a lot with this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I will go back to the original document, and I would like to get this background. But if I try to select it, I cannot because it is locked. So I will go to the layers. If you cannot see layers or anything, you can go to the window and you can search it in here. But in the layers, I can see that my background is locked. So I am going to unlock this, and I am going to select it, and I will try to drag this and put it to my new document like so. And right now I can scale this with the Shift like this. Okay, I can move it a little bit with my Shift and arrows. Okay, so something like this. Okay, now what I could do is I could put them to the separated layers and open this Adobe Illustrator file in Adobe Animate. I can show you, but I am going to put this to the Photoshop. But yeah, what I could do, and let me do one thing, I am going to click these 3 lines, and I will go to the panel option, and I will go to the other, and I'm going to change this to maybe 60, so you can see my layers a little bit better, like so. And I have everything in the layer 1. If I'm going to open this, I am going to have all of these things. So what I can do is I can click on this, I can click these 3 lines, I can go to the release to layer sequence, and let me make this little bit bigger like so. And I am going to select everything, and I am going to drag it outside of the layer 1 like so. Right now this layer 1 is going to be empty, so maybe I can do it like so. So it is going to be empty, so I can delete this. And right now I can put this layer 2, which is my background, to the bottom like so. And now what I could do is I am going to go with Ctrl S to save this, and I will go to the place where I want to have this. So it is going to be in here, and I'm going to create a new folder which I'm going to call Illustrator, and I will go inside and I can call this to be 2.5D or whatever, and I'm going to hit save. And right now and I'm not going to change anything, I'm just going to click OK. And right now I could go to the Adobe Animate, and I'm going to create new document which is also going to be 1000 by 800, but as I said, you can choose whatever that you want. I want frame rate to be 24, HTML5 canvas, and I'm just going to hit create. And what I could do right now is I can go to the place where I have my Illustrator file, and I can get it to the Adobe Animate like so, and it is going to give me some options, but in here I do not need to change anything. So I'm just going to click import, and I am going to have it like this on the separated layers and everything. But I don't like this option because Adobe Animate sometimes behaves strange when I have it like this. So this is one option. You can definitely work like this if you want, but I am not going to be working this way, so I just wanted to show you. So I am going to delete this, and yeah, and let me select it like so and delete this, and I will go also to the library, and I'm going to delete this from the library, and I'm going to click yes. What I'm going to do instead is I will go to the Photoshop, and I'm going to create a new file, and I can go maybe with 600 by 600. Later on I can adjust this like so. I want this to be pixels, RGB 72, so I do not want to change anything, and I'm just going to go with create like so. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to drag this one by one to the Adobe Photoshop. So I will go with this one, and I will drag this in here like so, and okay. And I will go with this one like so, and yeah. And now what I'm going to do, I am not going to show you all of them, only some of them. So yeah, I am going to drag all of them to the Photoshop, and I am going to skip this part. Okay, so right now I have all of them in the Photoshop, and what I'm going to do is I will go with C, or you can go in here, crop tool, and I'm going to crop this like so, like maybe a little bit more space just to make sure, like so and like so. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide everything except of this one, and I'm going to hide the background. And I will go to the file, I will go to the export, I will go to the export as, and I am going to save this as PNG. I do not want this smaller file, and I do not want to change anything, so I'm just going to go with export, and I will go to the place where I want to export this. So I will go in here, and I'm going to create new folder which I'm going to call images. Okay, and I'm going to go, and I can just call this to be N1, like number 1, because I do not want all of them to be untitles. You can name them if you want, but I'm just going to click save. Okay, now I'm going to hide this, and I'm going to show these three, and I'm going to position them a little bit like so, and I'm going to crop this right now. So a crop tool like this, and right now I am going to one by one save this like so. And then what I'm going to do when I save this, I'm going to put this like so. I'm going to crop this like this, and I am going to one by one save this one. Okay, so I am going to skip this part. Hopefully this makes sense, and as I said, I am going to provide you these images, and I will see you in Adobe Animate when I will finish with this. Okay, so right now I have all of them. Hopefully you was able to manage this, and I am going to drag them to my new document. So I am going to select all of them, and I am going to drag them in here like so. Right now I am going to have all of them in the one layer. So what I can do is I can select everything, or I can just click on the layer 1. It is going to also select everything, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to choose distribute to layers. Right now I am going to position them, but maybe you would like to have them positioned as we had in the Illustrator. Illustrator. So what I could do right now, actually, if I want, I can select everything like so, and I can drag this to the Adobe Animate, but let me create new layer in Adobe Animate, and let me go back to the Illustrator, and I'm going to drag this to the Adobe Animate like so, and I can just go and paste this as a bitmap. It is going to paste me this as a one image, so something like this, okay, and I'm going to put this down. And what I want to do right now is I would like to position the new images to the place where I have the old images. So I can just position them approximately like so. This one I can put in here like this. This one I can put like so, and I can go ahead and just log this the layer 9 that we have from the which is like one image. I'm going to put this in here. This one is okay. This one I can put in here. I am not going to play much with this. This is fine for me. So yeah, this is just one way of what you could do. I can position this little bit more, but yeah, for me it's fine. So right now I can go ahead and delete this layer 9, and we are going to have this like so. The background I can put at the end. For now, I am not going to waste time with the background. Now in the library, I have these 7 images, and this Flash AI. It's from the what we have dragged from the Illustrator, so I can get rid of this because I do not need this. Okay. Now what I have to do is I will have to convert all of them to the symbol. So one by one, I will go to this one, I will go to the modified, convert to symbol, or F8, and I can call this symbol 1, that's fine. I want this to be movie clip, and I'm just going to click OK. And right now with the shortcut F8, symbol 2, this one F8, symbol 3, like so. I am going to convert all of them to the symbols F8, and this one F8, okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to extend the timeline for all of them. Let me make a little bit more space, maybe like so. So maybe I can go to the frame, I don't know, 300 or 330, and I'm going to go like this. With the shift I am going to select everything, and I can right click and I can choose insert frame. Now what I would like to do is I would like to animate them, and I am going to position this, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to create new keyframe. So I will go to this one. It is let me close this, the number 1, the computer, and I will go maybe to frame 35, and I'm going to create new keyframe F6, or you can right click and choose insert keyframe. And on the initial keyframe, I am just going to position this like so. If you cannot see things outside of the stage, you can go ahead and click this clip content outside of the stage, and yeah. Let me go back, because there is one thing which is like not really necessary, but we could do this if we want. We can go ahead and create new layer, and I will go to the pen tool. So it is, where is my pen tool? It is going to be, okay, it is going to be in here. And when you have a pen tool, you have only an option for the stroke. And what I am going to do is I will zoom in with the control or command and mouse wheel, and I will click in here like so, and I will click in here like so, and it is going to give me a line. And right now what I can do, I can make the stroke a little bit bigger if I want. So I will have to select this, and with the selection tool like so, and I can make this little bit bigger. And what I could do is I can go with the Q pre-transform tool, and I can scale this like so right now. So maybe something like this, maybe even more. And right now what I could do, I can log this for now, because I do not want to move this, and I can put my computer on this line. So what I could do right now is on this first keyframe, I can put this like so to have this on this line, and I can put it like so. Okay, something like this. But I am not going to play with this. I need to move this a little bit more, so maybe something like this. This is one thing that you can do, but you can do this approximately, so this is not something which is necessary. So I am going to delete this layer. I just wanted to show you that if you want to be like precise, because we need to animate them as they are rotated, that's something that we could do. And now what I'm going to do is I will go anywhere in between. I will right click and I'm going to choose create classic twin. So we are just going to have this kind of animation like so. Now what I could do, if I want, I can create a new layer, not new layer, new keyframe. So I can go maybe in here and I'm going to create a new keyframe F6. And on this keyframe, I'm going to put this little bit like so, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to create classic twin. So we are just going to have an animation that is going to go like this, and then it is going to come back a little bit, okay? Now I can go with Control Enter or Command Enter to see this in the browser, and this is what we are going to have. Okay, so something like this, okay. And now what I would like to do is I would like to put some kind of easing. So I will go to the first keyframe and I will go to the classic ease and I will go with the easy out. This basically means that the animation is going to start quickly and then it is going to slow down, and I'm going to double click on this first option, so like this, so it is going to start quickly and then it is going to slow down like so, and then I will go to this keyframe. I will go to the classic ease, and right now I will go with easy in out, because this means that it will go slowly, then accelerate, and then go slowly. So I'm going to double click, and yeah, this is what we are going to have. I'm going to go with Control Enter or Command Enter, and this is what we are going to have. Okay, I think that this one I can move little bit like so. Let me see. It would be better with the line that I created, but yeah, let me see this one more time. Control Enter, Command Enter. But yeah, okay. For me, this is fine. Now what we can do is we can create this animation for all of them, or what we can try to do is we can try to copy this animation. For now, let's recreate the animation one more time. So I will go with this one, and this one I would like to animate from here like so. So again, one more time, if you want, you can create the line. You can create the line in here and then move it in here or whatever. But I will just do this approximately. So I will create a new keyframe in here, F6, and I will go to the initial keyframe and I'm going to try to move this on this line. So maybe like so, and I will go in here and I'm going to create a new keyframe, F6, and on this keyframe I'm going to move it little bit more, so maybe like this. Okay, and now I'm going to select it and I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose create classic twin, and yeah, we are going to have it like so. And one more time I will go to this keyframe and I will go to the classic ease, easy out, and I'm going to double click on this first option, and then I will go to this keyframe, and one more time I will go to the easy in out and I will go with this option. Okay, so right now we are going to have this like so. I can go with Control Enter, Command Enter, and this is what we are going to have. Okay. Now what you can do is you can recreate this animation for all of them, but I will try to copy this animation. There is going to be a little bit issues with this copying, so this depends on you. You can right now, as I said, recreate it, just create the animation one by one, but I will try to show you how you could copy this once you have this. Okay, so there are going to be few issues. One of them is going to be that if I'm going to select this computer and I'm going to right click, there is an option copy ocean, copy motion, but it doesn't allow me to do this. But if I'm going to just select this part of the animation and I'm going to right click, right click right now, it allows me to copy motion. This is strange. I don't know why this is doing this like so, but what I'm going to do is temporarily I will create new keyframe in here, F6, and I will go in between, and I'm going to create classic tween, and right now if I select this animation, it allows me to copy motion. I don't know why it is like so. Maybe if it doesn't allow you, even if you create new keyframe, maybe try to move this keyframe. Later on we are going to get rid of this, so don't worry. But I am going to select this like so. I will right click and I'm going to choose copy motion. And right now I will go, for example, to this one. And I'm going to go in here. I will right click and I'm going to choose paste motion. Okay, it would be fine, but it is going to put me this motion, but it is going to animate me this away like so. Okay, so what I can do right now is I can go with this edit multiple frames. So I am going to click this and I am going to create a range. This range needs to contain all of the keyframes that I want to move. So I will go to the beginning, and at the end I can put it in here, I can put it in here, I can put it in here. It really doesn't matter. And I'm going to click on this layer, and with my shift and arrows, I am going to move this like so, okay. And this one is the like where it is going to end, because it is going to start here, then it is going to animate little bit more, and then it will come back. So maybe like here, okay. And I'm going to unclick this edit multiple frames, and right now I have just copied this animation like so. Okay, I have this additional keyframe and I would like to get rid of this, so I am going to right click and I am going to choose clear keyframe. It is going to give me this kind of weirdness, so I can right click and I can choose remove classic tween. So this is like a long process. Maybe it would be faster to do it one by one, but okay. Right now I can see that at the beginning what I could do is I can move this little bit back like so, so maybe like this, and yeah. So right now I am going to do the same thing for this one. So I'm going to click on this, I will right click and I'm going to choose paste motion. One more time, it is going to be weird like this. So I will go to the edit multiple frames, and I'm going to select this, and I can also with my mouse put it, and I will put it maybe like so, okay. And I'm going to unclick this. So right now we are going to have it like so. Right now for some reason it is going to disappear the timeline. So what I can do is I can go in here and I can click F5, or you can right click insert frame, and I'm going to get rid of this weirdness. So I'm going to right click and remove classic tween. So yeah, something like this. Okay, so we are going to have it like so, and yeah, right now I will do the same thing for this one very quickly. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose paste motion one more time. It is going to give me this additional keyframe, so I'm going to clear keyframe, I'm going to right click, remove classic tween. I will go to the edit multiple frames, I will click on this, and I am going to move this where I want, so maybe like so, okay. And I will unclick this, so we are going to have it like so. And right now these last two, so right now I would like to copy motion from this one, because I want them to go from this direction. So this one, it is going to be this. So one more time, I'm going to create new additional keyframe just to be able and create classic tween just to be able to copy motion. I really have no idea why Adobe Animate behaves like so, but yeah, copy motion. I will go in here and I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose paste motion, and yeah, it is going to put me this again in here. So I am going to click this and I'm going to move this maybe like so, okay. And I'm going to unclick this, so yeah, and then I'm going to get rid of this keyframe. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to choose clear keyframe, and I will go in here, remove classic tween, okay. And the last one is this one. So very quickly I will try to paste motion. I will get this like so, and I will move it like this, okay. And I will unclick this. Okay, fine. So right now we are going to have it like so, and I'm going to get rid of the additional keyframe on this one. So I will right click, clear keyframe, and I'm going to remove classic twin. And right now this additional animation, not animation, but additional classic twin, I am going to click, but not on this keyframe, but one more, and I'm going to select it, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to choose one more time, clear keyframe, and I'm going to right click, remove classic twin. The same thing with this one, so right click, clear keyframe, and remove classic twin. And yeah, so right now we are going to have this animation like so. I can go with Control Enter or Command Enter, and yeah, this is what we are going to have. We do not want to have them animated at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I am going to select all of these keyframes, and I am going to move them a little bit like so, maybe like this. And right now I am going to choose what I want to go first. So I guess the first one can be, let me deselect this like so. So I will go with this number 1, and I'm going to select it like so, and I'm going to put it at the beginning. So I will go like this and try to stay on the same line, on the same layer. If you go accidentally down, you will have to go back, Ctrl Z. So one more time, I'm going to move this in here. So this is going to come first. The second one can be maybe this one. This is number 3. Let me make sure. Okay, so I will move that one. And yeah, right now there is going to be one more issue when we are going to position them, and that's maybe we will have to arrange the layers, because yeah, you will see. So this can be the first one, this can be the second one, then I can go with these two. So let me see, number 5. Okay, so I am going to get this, and I am going to move this like so. So maybe up to here. Okay, so it is going to you can see that right now this one is behind the computer, but if I would put this like so, it would be like this, and that would be really strange. So later on we will have to maybe play with little bit with the arrangements of the layers, but that will also depends on your animation. Right now, let me one more time select everything and put it little bit to the right, like so. So the next one, what I would like to have is this one. So I am going to select this, and I am going to move this so like so. Okay, so this one is going to come. Okay, right now I don't like this because it is going to be like overlapping. So I am going to try to move this little bit like so. So they are going to come at the same time. So maybe even less. So like something like this. Let me see it right now. Okay, this is better for me. Okay, but right now I am going to put this layer. So it is number 6, I guess, and I'm going to put it below like so. Let me see. What did I did? Let me go back. Okay, I accidentally hide it. I didn't want to do that, but I want to put it down like so, and it should be like this. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Now this one right now it's going to be a little bit weird. So this one actually I am going to put little bit earlier. So let me click on this. It is going to be number 7. This can be a little bit tricky, but yeah. So I am going to put this a little bit earlier, and I am going to put this two a little bit later. So like this, and yeah. So yeah, right now you probably know how you can do this animation, but yeah. So we have it like so, like this. Okay, and right now the last two, I'm just going to put them in here, and I'm going to put this one in here, and I'm not going to play a lot with this. So something like this. Okay, I have these 2 keyframes additional. I don't know why right now, so let me get rid of them. Right click, clear keyframe, and this one right click and clear keyframe. So yeah, right now we are going to have this animation like this, and okay. So yeah, this is fine for me. For example, this one, let me click on this, number 4. If I'm going to put this to the bottom like so, it is going to be like this. So I would like this to be, I do not have these layers named, but I want this to be over this one. Okay, so yeah, this is what we have. I will go with Control Enter or Command Enter, and yeah, this is what we have, and yeah, I think that this is fine, and yeah. Okay, so yeah, basically this is it. This is all. The maybe last thing that we could do is we can, I will create a new layer, and I'm going to put the background. I have this background already as a PNG. I just drag this to the Photoshop. Let me show you, 1000 by 800, and I duplicated this. I can show you in the Photoshop. Let me do it like so with Ctrl J, just to make it little bit more visible, and then I just save this as a PNG. So what I can do is in the Adobe Animate, I can create new empty layer, and I will just drag my background in there like so, and yeah, and I will just position this like so, and I'm going to put this to the bottom. If you are going to have this keyframe in here, you will have to move this like so, but yeah, now I will go with Control Enter, Command Enter, and this is what we are going to have. So yeah, this is it. This is all. Maybe one last thing that I should do is I will go to the end, and I would like to get rid of these additional things. So I'm going to select this, I will right click, and I'm going to choose remove frames, so like this, and right now we are going to have this fine. So yeah, this is it. This is all. If anyone have been here until the end, you can write me that in the comments. That would mean a lot to me. But yeah, in this tutorial I am not going to show you how you can export this to the Google AdWords, and I'm also not going to show you how you can export this. Hopefully you know, and if not, you can watch the tutorial for the Google Ads. I showed that all of the settings in the publish settings. So yeah, and I am also going to provide you a link to the tutorial where I explain how you can export this as an animated GIF. So yeah, this is it. This is all. Thank you very much, and goodbye.